Okay, so you are currently in the Archipelago of the Nookanese. I've not named it yet. I will name it at a later date. Because, this world is in development, folks.
It's a good start. That is a good start.
Right, okay, so this is like your little bit of backstory to this bit.
It has a name, we just don't know it yet. That's what
exactly, even though you've all lived there for a very long time. Right, so you've all made your way to the town of Daruta, which I will pass you this. Edit this bit up. You'll find it's just near the where the river meets the sea on the south west.
We found it.
Yep. Right.
Just one thing. Myself and Greg's characters are from this island up.
No, you're from up there. Greg's is not.
You're not. Right. I'm from this island, you're from this island.
Yes.
But these two families.
Fuzz is from the main island there as well, and Alistair is from somewhere else.
Yep. Jawohl. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so you find yourselves in Daruta. This town is one that's been under semi-regular attack from the sea for some time. Some of you have travelled here to try and help regain your honour. That would be
Me.
others have been sent here to help by your holy orders or family. That would be Greg. Some have just kind of shadowed other members of the party there to try and work their way in with them.
Would I do a thing like that?
Me. And one member of the party has travelled there as he has heard of great warriors going to fight against an unknown invader and wants to pen the tale of it in the
In a sort of journalistic style, through music, of course.
kind of the way the dwarves in the Vale sing about great battles.
I've been to the Vale, and oh my god, it is scary.
Yes, it is. That's nice.
Through interpretive dance.
So once you've been there for maybe a week or two, there's been no movement. You've gone to bed in whatever, you're probably in a tavern. Greg's probably staying in the noble's house, to be honest with you, because he's a noble. You're probably hiding. You're probably like, don't nobody pay attention to me.
I am up a tree.
I've probably sung my way into
Your bed, yeah.
Somebody's trousers.
Probably swooned one of the locals.
Yep. German and English.
And I'm a girl.
So to begin the actual adventure, they came in the night, hordes of men marauding. You found your doors barred with no means of escape. No matter what you tried, you couldn't shift the timber frames. Smoke slowly filled the room. Eventually, you each passed out, each assuming that the end had finally found you, and you'd never seen your killer's face. You awake some time later. The rooms have burned around you. Strangely, the patches of floor that you've collapsed on are the only unburned parts of the entire town. Everything is ashes. The town lies in ruins, smouldering piles of ash and charred wood where houses, taverns and smithies used to stand. The smell of burned flesh assaults you, making you retch. Corpses litter the ground, almost blending with the blackened earth. You see solid charcoal in the shapes of people, some covering their young to try and protect them from the fire. As the wind blows, they disintegrate into dust. At this point, I'd like you all to make a traumatic check.
Yay!
It's a wisdom save, for those who don't know.
Oh dear.
What's the save?
It's
a save.
It's a save.
Oh, don't get it.
Well, I say it's a save, it's a special kind of save. Which got the rules for you.
What's the DC?
Wait,
DC for a traumatic check is 25.
I got a 3.
You got a 3, you failed.
Well, that is a 19.
I have failed.
19,
22.
22,
12.
12. None of you crit failed though, so that's
Oh
quite
yeah,
nice.
that's good. That was really good.
So you really scuppered it, but that means that you all take.
So what? Go through just quickly again what a traumatic check
A traumatic check is a sanity check, so it's a wisdom save. Sanity is a variant rule we're using, where your sanity is kind of like your health, which is your mental health. It's 5 times your wisdom stat, and you can gain sanity back, but it's not like hit points. It's very hard to gain back, and it's very easy to lose.
Yeah. That's good. First
From
one
a
across.
DC, the first roll we have to do
Yeah,
is
first roll.
DC 25.
Although I'm happy that my
did
first
kind
roll
of
was
just-
a 19.
You did kind of just witness a village burning to the ground.
There's a phrase that I use quite a lot in D&D that's sort of here. I can't
There's
quite...
something about having sex with the campaign.
Having sex with the campaign is, I prefer. I can shorten.
You can shorten
that. Yeah.
So I'm going to do individual damage for each of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because obviously you all react differently to it. So, Chris number 1,
That is true.
you take 9 sanity damage.
Okay. 9, so
Gregory,
Although,
you take 14.
That's harsh.
Chris,
Didn't you
number 2.
guys?
Ooh, you take 16. And Alistair, you take 13.
Okay.
Everyone who took more than 10,
All of us.
No.
no, not all of us,
He got the lowest blooming roll. He got like a 3.
you did. You gain a madness trait, but it's a short-term madness because none of you are mad yet.
To be honest, be glad I didn't get it. I am already mad.
Yes, yes. Everyone who got more than 10, if you would like to roll a D100, well, roll percentile dice.
Which is a D.
D10,
D10.
D100.
That is a 51 for me.
51, right, so you experience vivid hallucinations and you have disadvantage on ability checks for the next 7 minutes.
7 minutes is okay.
Is it okay? A village just burned to the
The
ground.
village is on fire.
It's not on fire, it's stopped burning.
But we've already seen people's bodies turning to ash, and now I'm seeing them get up and start dancing the jig.
Oh, you're seeing what you want to see, so
I was gonna
I'll
say.
say that is what you're seeing.
I'd rather not see them dancing the
Sorry.
jig, but
roll.
67.
67.
Roll
You do whatever anyone tells you to do that isn't obviously self-destructive for the next 7 minutes.
what was the name of the love of your life, bro?
I will punch you in the throat.
And
What was
Alistair,
the name?
82.
Just remind
82,
me.
that's a high one.
I know, yeah.
You are stunned.
I'm spelling it.
Stunned.
Yep.
For 7 minutes,
Have
by
the
chance.
stunned 1 minute. You are stunned.
minute,
That's
right,
not too bad.
To her. Is she
Stunned
is
means
she about?
that you are incapacitated. You can't move. You can't speak. Well, you can speak falteringly. You automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws, and attack rolls made against you have advantage.
Oh!
For a minute. So
It's only a minute, so I'm just on the floor like,
So
I
as long
can't
as
cope
the
with this.
attackers don't come back, we're dandy.
So, you see each other moving through the town.
Well, you don't see me move, but...
Well, I see you maybe
I
5.
assume I see you guys
I
moving through
do.
the town. I could be seeing, the jelly men for all I know.
And basically go. One thing aside is that Rye, you have the overwhelming urge to take the survivors home. You feel like it's some kind of divine will that you should go back to your town and take the survivors with you. That you feel like you've been saved for a reason.
But these are the only ones I've seen. So
These are the only people you've seen moving, and this is where I can go. Roleplay, boys.
So my roleplay is for a minute.
My roleplay for the next 7 minutes,
minutes.
was it? Is predominantly is the general theme.
General gist.
There will be more than that, but that's just the overhanging. So, just to check as well, just to confirm, have we all been in the same location, or are we just moving around this town and we're sort of seeing each other?
Greg will be in the shell of like the noble's manor, so like the lord of this town's manor.
Yeah.
I don't know where you'll have been. That's up to you. I mean, you could have had a place in a tavern. Your family isn't that well known, so you could have.
I'll have gone to the dankiest looking tavern of this,
Oh,
this
Daruta
place.
is not a nice place.
There you go. I'll have gone to the most back alley tavern
wasn't a
possible.
nice place.
You'll
In
probably
an attempt
have
to
run
hide.
into me then. That's what my plan was.
You'll have been, I imagine, in the sake den where the Midnight Order hang around.
There you go. Saki Den sounds good.
Yeah. Gotta love it.
And I imagine you'll have been in the most upmarket tavern you can find yourself in.
What, the German guy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's ashes.
To be honest, I imagine I was probably looking for trouble in the Saki Den in an attempt to reclaim my honour.
Oh, you're gonna find it. You're gonna find it.
Trouble in sake dens in this world.
So, Nikolaus, currently in the finest tavern. What was the finest tavern?
Were you playing at the time, and then this all?
No, it was
No.
you were asleep. It was in the night.
Yeah.
Oh, you were
Probably in
sleeping.
the night.
Gosh, yeah.
I'm gonna let you off as it's you.
What would the tavern name be?
Whatever you want it to be.
Oh, okay, I can think of a name for the tavern.
Literally, this town gets burned to the ground in the first paragraph. I did nothing with this. This town is on the map simply so I can go, that's where you are. It's now ashes.
It's gone now. Do you like that little guy? Don't worry about that little guy.
I think it should be called the.
Bam bam bam. Bam 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 bam. Bam 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 bam. Too early.
Okay, so I'm stunned for a minute, so I can't really do it all right now. What would you guys want?
Well, if you're the only person who's in the Saki den,
I'm going to have probably go up.
When I say that the patches of ground around you are the only bits that aren't burned, I mean there's like patches of just perfectly untarnished floorboards underneath you.
That's quite noticeable.
Yeah, oh yeah.
okay.
It's not just a case of, oh, I'm fine, but I'm on ash. It's a case of where you are, there's not even, ash hasn't even blown onto it yet.
So we'd woken up after we were gassed, weren't we, in our rooms? Is that
Smoked.
correct? So we were smoked and fell unconscious.
Yep.
Okay, so
This is getting edited out, but I totally wrote this before.
Bam 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 bam. Bam 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 bam. Can't remember the tune.
My character is probably going to wake up soonish, but I don't want to jump into it just too much.
So is there nobody else alive in this den at all?
You've probably got like 3 minutes left on your seeing people alive.
Right.
They're all strangely black.
Okay. I'm going to check the floorboards, make sure they're going to carry my weight, make sure that they're not just going to shatter through from.
Roll me an investigation check.
Okay. Investigation is on
Intelligence.
int, and I get my proficiency on that, which is a good thing. It's still not going to work. 7, 8, that's a 9.
As far as your word, I'll take your word.
Okay, I'm going to.
Dreaded words of a DM. As far as you know.
I'm going to
This will
use.
be before everything I say after anyone makes a check ever.
I'm going to use a acrobatics check to try and ensure that I'm keeping my weight as light as possible, trying to make as little contact with the ground to try and get my way to somebody who I know is one of the other assassins.
Okay. Someone from the Midnight Holiday.
Yeah. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's a 20 unnatural.
Okay. What you see, Fuzz, is someone rise from like the ashes, get up, kind of test the floorboard a bit, and then have you played Thief? You know when they swoop in Thief and just you see him basically do that across ash.
alright, okay.
And all that's going through your head at that point is
I'm going to draw my sword, my no dachi, in response to this, and take a defensive stance.
yep.
Can I do a perception check to see if I've noticed his movement of drawing his weapon?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let you make a check for that. Yeah?
Okie doke.
I would have just let him do it.
I just did it. In that case, yes.
But the only other person that's actually moving draws his sword.
Okay.
I don't notice it.
Okay, I'm going to start checking the body, see if there's any thought. Is it literally just completely?
You touch a body?
Yes.
Okay. As you touch the body, it literally crumbles to dust. I want you to make a horrifying check.
Cool.
Or a horror check.
So a horror check is one below one we just did.
It is one below
Okay.
traumatic.
And it's on wisdom, yep.
It is a wisdom save.
However-
Yep. It's a DC 20.
7 minutes haven't passed yet, have they?
I'm still hallucinating.
He's still hallucinating, yeah.
Yeah.
So he touches
So-
what he thinks is a body and it
Yeah.
crumbles to ash. That's why I'm making him do a horror
Yeah,
check.
so it's like, wow.
Oh.
What was it?
Yeah, that's a no. What's the DC
What-
for it?
DC is a 20.
No.
What did you roll?
4, 5,
Okay, he
6.
doesn't roll 1. Just make sure you tell me if you roll a 1.
Right,
So-
okay.
Okay, so that means you now need to make an insanity check.
Okie doke.
Insanity check is...
It's alright, I was already a Fruit Loop to begin with. It just makes perfect sense.
So a wisdom save. You can't ever have advantage on it, just so you all know. Other bonuses may apply. And there's 2 DCs for it, so make a save.
I just got a 16.
Ooh, you lucky boy. You save. You don't gain an insane trait.
Okay, do I still take sanity damage or not?
Yes. You take...
Why did I remind you?
Why did you remind him? Yes.
You take
Because I'm a decent, good
11
gentleman.
sanity damage.
11. So what are you taking? Or 16 plus
16
11.
before.
You're on 27
Ooh,
sanity
you've
damage.
gone over 20, so you've lost another 10. It's kind of like Vitality, you gain another madness trait.
I'm
You
on
already have a short-term madness, now you're getting a long-term madness.
Oh.
Please roll me a D100 again.
This is
You're
escalating
just punishing
pretty
yourself,
quickly.
bro.
The thing is, Yoshi's a lunatic to begin with, so it makes sense that he's incredibly low sanity, so long as it's not like Cthulhu when you hit 0 sanity. And it's like, lol, enjoy that character you had.
If you hit 0 sanity, you basically just... You're crazy.
Yeah.
But you can gain it back,
Yeah.
and I will try to avoid you hitting
0.
That is a 53.
53? That's...
Over average.
You have become attached to a lucky charm, such as a person or an object. You have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks or saving throws while more than 30 feet away from it. And I'm going to say it is the thigh bone of the body you've just grabbed. As it crumbles to dust, you're left with just bones, and you pick up the thigh bone.
Okay, that is going to go.
And how long does it last for?
That is indefinite madness.
That's
No, it's not indefinite. Sorry, that is a long-term madness, so that will last for 2 hours.
Okay, that is going to go.
So 20 hours. 20 hours, not 20.
I'm going to go into my cloth belt.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do this. I'm assuming it'll be at disadvantage.
At this point, you stop hallucinating.
Okay, I'm going to be doing it at disadvantage, crouching down. I'm going to get one of my shuriken and I'm going to chuck it at him because he's drawn a weapon and I'm still really on edge. So.
Being quite alert, having drawn my weapon to.
Do a perception check.
Yeah.
Do you want me to do that at disadvantage or will you let me turn and throw it and not have it disadvantage?
Are you proficient with throwing dagger?
It is my. Actually, will I be as a rogue? It's a shuriken, so.
I'd class that as a throwing dagger.
Yeah, in that case, yeah.
In that case, no disadvantage. What's your roll?
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. You notice him do it. I'll let you add your dex modifier again to your AC.
So,
Okay.
And dex again.
So basically, your dex is like you've dodged, but if he throws it particularly well, he'll take that into account.
Okay. That is not good.
well, my AC is 14.
That's a 12, so that's gonna. I'm assuming that's gonna ping off into the distance.
Yeah, it would stick into wood, but there's no point.
Yeah. It just keeps going.
Sticks into some ash.
Yeah.
Or you think it's ash.
So as soon as I've realised that's not going to work, it's going to be Mazakashi out and just in front of the face and sort of start staring him down.
Alistair, you at this point no longer. You've not been stunned for the last 6 minutes.
Oh, okay. So I've just been lying down going.
Yeah.
I'd assume.
And Greg, I would assume you started moving.
Yeah, I've started moving. Would I have come with any other member of the clergy, or would I have just come on my
You'll
own?
come on your own. You're
Right, okay.
basically like you're a ranking member of your order. You're there to kind of lay the dead to rest, but
Yeah.
that's been done for you.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm probably just roaming the streets trying to see if anyone else is.
Well, you'll see a bit of a scuffle going on in what you will know used to be a tavern. Well, it used to be a sake den. And you'll probably see from like the more upmarket area that you'll be walking through towards the sound of the scuffle.
Yeah. What I'll be doing during this is panicking because I don't know where Schnitzel is. Schnitzel, if you don't, is my horse. Lovely little horse. So I'm probably walking the streets going, Schnitzel! Schnitzel! Trying to find my horse.
Wo bist du?
This is
Schnitzel?
There's a sake den with a little fight going on. There's a guy shouting Schnitzel, and there's a man
So
walking around.
what you can see as you walk down is you can see like clouds of ash going up as a mad human panics, and little as you can hear the sounds of like metal clanging off things. Well, a piece of metal clanging off things, and a sword being drawn from further down into the town. The town's only quite small, so.
Do I need to do a sort of check to find my little horse?
Yes, I'll let you do a check. Do a investigation check, and if you crit fail it, I'm going to punish you.
Oh, don't punish Schnitzel.
Is it really
Please
bad?
don't punish Schnitzel.
When you said my little horse, all I got then was a low with my little tank.
All I thought was Professor Elemental.
I thought that was
That horse. Lovely horse.
What's the check? What's it?
For
Sorry.
investigation.
That's intelligence. Yeah. That's a +1. That's a 12.
12, he didn't crit fail it, so your horse is alive.
Schnitzel.
If you crit failed it, I was going to have you find the ash outline of your horse.
Oh, that would have been
That would be a horror check.
And the gems.
In reaction to having a shuriken thrown at me, I'm going to obviously dodge a
Yeah,
little.
you've already dodged, that's
Yeah.
right, and missed you.
I'm going to smile and say, be glad that missed. I'm then going to test the ground in front of me with my weapon, see whether anything happens off the floorboards that aren't damaged.
So when was you going off the floorboards that aren't damaged?
No, I'm standing on and I'm sort of like
Moving
jabbing at the
around.
floor to see whether it's stable in front of me.
Well, I mean, it's
While doing
it
that,
is
I'm sort of
ground, but
keeping
it's
an eye on
ash.
him.
So you're,
Sort of like-
you're looking at the floor.
No, I'm not looking at the floor. I'm looking at you. I'm stabbing at the floor in front of me and sort of...
there's still solid ground underneath quite a thick layer of ash. It's like walking through fresh powdered snow.
All right, I'm gonna take a ginger step forward because I'm a pretty heavy guy. Off the undamaged,
It's
and
How much do you weigh?
I believe I said 230.
£30.
He's
Yeah.
a barbarian. though.
Yeah.
I'm also
5
s-
kilo.
What was I? Did I go with 6'4"?
6'4", yeah.
Yeah.
You're a
I'm a big
lad.
guy.
He's
Um,
like a little bit smaller than Brock Lesnar in the cage.
Considering I weigh 195 pounds, you could probably pick me up and just bounce me.
Anyway, I'm gonna step forward. I'm going to sheath my Nodachi, but have it held
Have it ready, primed.
in my sheath, and just say, "Were you responsible for this?" And sort of look around at the obvious dismay that we are currently facing.
Ash.
Keeping blade up, just sort of moving around him to sort of try to get to some form of exit, like a window or something like
I'm
that.
just gonna be stepping.
Well, I mean, you're outside.
Is the whole thing actually burned
The
completely
entire
down?
town.
Yeah.
Ah, right, okay.
This is why I just walked out.
I thought it was actually we still had some
This is
walls.
why I can see you.
That's why Greg is like, oh, things are happening.
Yeah.
I'm just going to
People
keep
are alive.
Town is vibrant.
keep maintaining eye contact, not saying a word, and trying to work out if I
Roll a
recognise.
perception check. DC 13.
This is well, considering how wonderful my rolling's been
I
today.
know,
I
that's why I'm
don't.
dropping it for the
It's-
fifth.
That was a 19.
19. You notice Greg walking down, which obviously is the person you came to
Yeah,
kind of getting good with.
yeah.
So
Okay.
Can I just back up a tiny bit before we move on? Would I have noticed that the ground that he was originally stood on was undamaged?
yes,
Right. Okay. Cool.
it's painfully obvious where the ground is.
The other thing I was going to do was see if because I'm assuming you're going to be in sort of the samurai.
I'm going to be in
gear.
samurai sort of side. Well, it's very basic gear.
He's got no colours. He's still wearing all
That's what I was
the-
going to say. Am I
all-
going
no,
to?
no house
I'm
colours?
going to be looking for identifying marks or anything
No.
like that. Right. Okay. So I'm not going to need to roll anything on a check for that.
No.
Okay. So I know you're a Ronin. So I know you're scum. Great. Said the commoner assassin. Right. I'm just going
Yeah,
to.
he's a Ronin. He could be one of your boys.
That is true.
Boys from the dwarf.
Having obviously noticed that the floor was undamaged around him, my next question to him: why were we saved in this hideous
Enterprise.
demise?
Look, plain and simple. Timed this well for the priest to arrive. Hi. Hi, atheist.
You rang.
Have I found Snitchloin?
You found tracks.
That's what matters. You know, this is all just window dressing.
But the
what
track-
really
what-
matters.
My character doesn't
what
know
you
you.
hope is the tracks are in the ash.
Right.
So he's definitely moved through the town. You definitely recognise him as your horse. He's got a gammy right leg.
Right. That's fine. Okay.
Um,
Did he have a gammy right leg before?
Yes.
Okay.
Gammy schnitzel. Nice.
Oh, that's fantastic.
when you arrive, I'm going to immediately move. I'm assuming, obviously, if I've been trying to get in good, we've been speaking.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
two.
we know it.
So I'm just going to walk over to you, blade away, and just say, I'm glad to see that you're alive as well.
Yes, you as well.
Schnitzel!
Having seen someone
I
else,
will be speaking with him soon.
That would probably be wise.
having seen someone else, I'm going to look up to the shout of Snitzel first, just like, and then
We
having
all
seen,
do. All three of us just.
Just a look, closed
Absolutely
eyes,
jealous.
and I hate everything.
I'm having
I'm
noticed.
gonna look over at the obviously 2 patches of
Yeah, in this
untouched
place,
flooring. Would I be able to discern any sort of divine nature about
Roll me a religion check.
Because they are completely untouched, aren't they?
Oh dear.
What did he roll?
That's a 6.
That's a 6. No.
Nothing.
It's going well, this lad.
It's
It's
really
really
good.
going well.
You still feel like there's a purpose to why you've been saved.
Yeah.
And you still feel like you need to find.
I mean, I
anyone
can
who
discern that
survived.
much.
Yeah,
I can
anyone who
discern that.
survived and take them home.
Okay.
Please don't take
I feel as though my order would have some answer to this. You, large man.
Just in reaction before we.
In reaction to that thing that happened.
In reaction to you coming in and him approaching you as a friend, I'm going to have taken a defensive stance. Like
Again.
Because there's two of them now.
There's two of them. They know each other.
The two of them, one looks like a bit of a ponce.
And the other's Greg.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Guilty.
Quilty.
Yes. Are you responsible for this?
He asked me the same question.
Yeah, I'm gathering this. No. Would you be willing to come to my hometown to
So
gather
we're making-
answers?
We're making friends with him now. Making friends with Ronan. What a great start. This is really going well.
We need the answers.
Silence, commoner.
Hey.
Listen, I need to know what happened here before I agree to anything with you.
We're not.
Just as an aside, Fuzz, you will recognise his house colours on his robes. You'll recognise that he's a member of the Green Order monks, but you'll also recognise that he's part of the Kazuko family. They're quite a well-respected family in the Nukanese.
Okay.
Because they
That'll change. That will change.
In that case, since I already did that, I'm. What?
You
his robes.
Mine, no,
No,
I'm
His,
coming.
right, in that
I'm coming as
case. In that case,
And you've just signed your death warrant, but you know.
Yeah, no, he's very touchy. He's a touchy man. Yeah, no, so this is going to be very explosive.
I'm also currently a psychopath, so.
I'm always angry. So, all the time. So, as I already, roleplayed that, I'm going to then notice his robes and go, you are of the Kazuko family.
I am. Again, would you be willing to come to Baran? Possibly visit my monastery, they may have answers.
I could see this being useful to both of us. But do you know what happened here?
No. All I do know is that the only people who are alive must be alive for a reason.
And does your beliefs tell you so?
I have a feeling.
An overwhelming urge, one might say.
It would appear there is one more alive, at least. There's shouting from outside.
Yes.
There won't be shouting from outside for long. I'm going to stand up out of the ashes where I've been sitting down and sulking.
Calm yourself, Yoshi.
Blowpipe.
Dexterity save.
Oh man, our bits of the powder breaking. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That'll be 15.
15. You manage to jump out of the way just as a horse gallops past you. Towards the calls of its master.
Super.
As a reaction.
Do not start snitchel.
Your reaction is just jump out.
Oh no,
Yeah,
well,
your reaction
when I
is-
hit the floor, it's going to be poison dart.
Okay.
Dip.
The horse goes galloping towards.
Do you want me to fetch you a drink?
And pause.
You being almost knocked over by
Yeah.
this horse that you don't know who it is.
Yeah. So while I am on my stomach, I'm going to be getting a dart and about to load it and just.
I'll
Will
follow
I?
the horse.
Will I then see?
Oh, you
My schnitzel?
see your schnitzel.
Schnitzel.
At which as I start to see it run over to me, I sort of fall to my knees and go, thank God.
Schnitzel just runs
Yeah.
past.
Just to roleplay the horse.
There we go.
No.
Comes over,
My first bit of roleplay.
start patting the hair down, probably a bit of ash on her maybe.
Ah, well, yeah, especially around the hoops.
Yeah, I'm a bit sad about some trying to start getting the cloth
Trying to
out.
clean it.
Just sort of, yeah, what have you done?
Just for sheer irony's sake, I think I'm the only sane person left in this town. Irony.
Saying what?
Sanity.
I walk over to the Astarian.
I suppose you would guess I was a star, wouldn't you? Who doesn't look Asian. Yes.
Well, no, they
From
don't
the
look
shelves
Asian,
and
they look like a cross between Astarians and Dothraki, basically.
Right, so I do look definitely very different.
Yeah, you look... Yeah.
In my later
I mean, you don't... There are people in... Because obviously they're just Nukanese humans. And
Right.
they still look the same as Astarians, they're just slightly more tanned, because it's a little bit more tropical
Yeah,
area.
that's fair enough.
But you'll be pale as hell, because you're from a...
That's why he's
Deutschland.
like this whole film.
Beacons are
So
lit.
I'm just sort of calming Schnitzel. I'm sort of trying to get into my head of what's going on here. Why I've been saved and why is everything burned down?
Are you asking Schnitzel all this?
No, I'm just sort of trying to calm myself down.
I'll venture over to you. I'll just say, you look as confused as we are.
Yeah. I woke up and everything around me gone, burnt, destroyed. That's just
Let me guess. Were you, when you was lying down, everything around you in a certain area was untouched?
How did you know that? Everything around me was drowned. Where I was sat. Not even slight ash.
We get the picture, there wasn't any ash then.
Do you know why?
No. But I have the urge to take you back to my monastery. I feel as though there are answers there.
They would know why this is burnt down or why we're still alive.
They may know who. They may have answers, that's all I can say.
Well, we can't stay here. It's dangerous. We don't know what's going on. I am Nikolaus, by the way. Nikolaus Blattenblue.
Rashima Kazuka.
Sure. Then, where would this monastery be?
Near my hometown of Varan.
On Lake Nami. On Lake Nami.
On Lake Nami.
That is quite a journey away. If I remember rightly. I've travelled these lands a decent amount. I only have the one horse, so I can't give you much help in that matter.
There wouldn't be anything after, would there? And there's nothing on the way either.
If you'd allow it, I'd have sort of stepped into hearing distance for that conversation.
I imagine both of you kind of wandered up with
I'm still
sitting
holding.
on
I am
the
still
floor, looking
holding
very,
my
very
defense-
miffed.
defensive
There's been all sorts of
stance.
emoting while you guys have been talking. It's been some top-notch stuff. Quite frankly, my drama degree is really coming into its own.
Fair play.
That was a very pointed look directly down the camera there,
Will we have any sort of our supplies with us?
Oh, your bags were with you.
Right, okay, so when we woke up, they were still with us.
It's astonishing. It's like someone wants you to have all your gear to adventure with.
Strange.
Very
My
strange.
mind is blown by this concept.
The reason why I'm panicking so much is most of my gear was probably on Schnitzel. So...
That name never gets old.
In down the saddlebags!
Kaiserdurstig.
So I'll suggest sort of, if you wish, you may put some bags and packs onto Schnitzel. May help with the walk.
So I really wish
So-
we had a
so
horse
what
and
we
could
treating?
subtitle it like in Robin Hood Men in Tights, just a you've got to be kidding.
Okay. Then, well,
Is your character's family from where your temple is as well?
Just next, basically you've got Lake Nami,
Yeah.
and then the monastery is on the banks of Lake Nami. So Varan is just
Right, okay.
Varan's about half a day's walk from the
Cool.
monastery.
I might be able to find some work there with your family.
So,
Depends how honourable they are.
Very.
It's fine. I'm sure I'll find a weak link.
It's also very.
Like what's her name? The daughter. What's her name? I'm sure I'll be able to find a weak link there.
Daughter of the Kira family.
Yeah, I'm sure she's got a, you know.
I suggest then that we make set sail.
Set sail! We don't have a boat.
Big trucks. Sizzle, transform.
And roll out. Sploosh.
Sploosh into life.
Okay, so the journey, would you have to go to Tetsuhasu, the capital city? That'll take you about a week and 3 days to get there. From there, you spend a day on the river by boat to get to Lake Nami.
Yeah.
From there, you can either go to like Mizumi or in Monastery, and it's probably about half a day to 2 days.
Tetsuhatsu is the first location.
Yeah,
And
that's
that's
the first
10
place you
days
stop.
worth of rations, folks.
Yep.
So,
Everyone got 10 days worth of rations, yeah?
Yes.
Like it was planned.
Like it was planned, man.
That's a week, 3 days, so it's fine.
yeah.
Did you say we actually witnessed people burning down the town?
Nope.
So
No,
all
what
we saw
happened
was
is
smoke.
it
We
was
heard the sounds of people marauding.
Okay, so we heard a battle going on outside the Saki Den, or wherever
It was
you
just the
guys
whole
were.
town.
It was the whole town.
Okay.
And then, obviously, rooms got very warm. Smoke started to flood in, and then you just blacked out. Before you even saw flames, you blacked out.
Wow, okay.
Could I
There's a reason for that.
take the section where I was laid initially and knocked out, and then walk up and came to? Would I be able to take a piece of that wood back with me?
Yeah.
Just in case that we needed to have some sort of proof of
Yeah, it's a good one.
Is
Not
there
proof,
any
but-
glass left in the town at all?
I mean, there was like, there's a beach bit of the town that's sort of turned to glass.
Yeah, I'm looking for actual solid
No,
pieces of glass,
probably not.
basically. That
This
break
think
apart.
like, you know, when lightning hits sand,
Yeah,
that.
right.
So yes, but
Fragments of that kind of.
That'll have to do. I'll take some of that and load it into my bag.
Okay.
no, I just want to take that piece of wood
Yeah,
or some of
fine.
it just to have a proof of. Look,
Proof of
can you
purchase.
look at this? Your church made.
Abbott.
Abbott, sorry. I suppose we should take a.
Okay.
Right.
Just as we sort of reach the outskirts of
Daruta.
Daruta, I'll let these guys just start up the road. I will turn. I'll just say,
Just sanctify the road.
Yeah.
That's fine. Just as an aside, just as part of the game, the way I'm going to run random encounters in this, has any of you ever played like hex crawling games?
Yes.
yeah.
Running the random encounter is very much like hex crawling, because the random encounter isn't just creatures, it's weather, new passes, stuff like that, ways to feed you up.
Are we loading our bags onto?
We can.
If you want to, yeah.
Well, basically, I was going to say it's purely for a bit of flavour stuff. First of all, my bone is going goddamn nowhere.
Only for today though, for like 20 hours.
Did I see him take that?
Roll me a perception.
Yeah, that's a 21.
Yeah, you saw him take that.
Yep. I'm going to. This might be relevant. It won't mean much now, but it probably will later. I'm going to load my bag on, but when I did it, I opened up my pack and took out a small bag about this sort of size,
Wow.
which went straight on the belt. Just a
Okay.
solid black cloth bag,
Yep.
which is constantly
That's fine.
there.
Okay. So, are we starting our random encounter section?
Have you worked out what I've just got?
I suppose so.
Possible.
It's important to me,
I'll
just in case.
as well. I'll see. Being a bard,
Yep.
I'm actually to write stories about what's gone on. I shall try and write some sort of memoir to the town as a note and perfect it along this 10-day journey.
Alright, so the 10-day journey is kind of taken for granted, the idea that you'll be walking for 8 hours and then setting up camp. You can force march if you want, where you'll walk for longer, but you'll be taking 1 point of exhaustion for every hour more than 8 you walk.
We've got 10 days of
We've
rations.
got 10 days ration.
Right.
10-day journey.
Oh, we
yeah.
can hunt
Yeah.
I'll do
and forage.
Depending on what we can find. Yes.
Yeah.
I'll do 4 random encounters per day. So
Okay.
2 while you're walking, 2 while you're camped,
Fair
Yep.
enough.
and then we'll figure it from there. So your first day, 10. Oh, actually, no, sorry, first day is
You find a worm.
3, nothing. 6, that's on the counter. 8.
Schnitzel finds a worm.
Right, everyone please make me a survival check. This is just to make sure you're on the right track.
It's on.
It's just your survival skill.
Oh dear.
Survival's off for wisdom, I think.
Yep.
I got a 12.
I got a 12 as well.
I got an 8.
I on 14.
14. So who got the highest?
I'll still
14. Yeah.
Considering the DCs from this game thus far, it's going to be like...
Nicklaus.
Oh no, this is just straight from the
Nicklaus.
game.
Nicklaus with 14. Wait, what? He's rolling dice now.
Rattenberg.
down Schnitzel's nose.
At the end, she just flips up a little bit.
She's well trained.
She is.
She'll be next to die. I'm not that much of a lunatic. I'm mad, but I'm not that mad.
You dare harm Schnitzel.
You won't see me.
Okay, so
There's a reason I got that.
you're okay. You feel like you're on the right track. I mean, it's pretty easy. You're following a river.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, we are, yeah.
Yeah, guess
not
what?
that
There are
one.
6 rivers. What?
You stop for the first night.
And I'll be keeping as much of the watch as I possibly can.
There's nothing the first night. So
Fine.
anyone want to do anything in the morning?
Well, other than take my rations for the day. and-
I'm going to
yeah,
search
you
for
know.
some. I'm going to forage for some food or see if there are any
Give me a
animals in the area.
survival check.
Are there any, like sort of hovels, anything on this route at all?
There should be some like little water mills and stuff like that.
Is anybody keeping chickens?
Keeping chickens, not that you've come across yet.
Okay.
I got an 18 on the survival check for foraging. Do you want one for hunting or looking for animals to hunt? as well?
Fortunately, if you've got an 18, you'll find some tracks, but you'll also find a berry bush. 16.
Alright, I'll take the fruit from the berry bush, I guess.
It gives you an extra day's ration.
Again, it's going to sound ridiculous. I'm looking for birds' nests. Survival check.
That's nice. Yeah, survival check.
10, 11, 12. No, okay.
I'm eating my rations.
Yep.
And taming to Schnitzel, which he has his own rations on his satchel. So
What are you going to do as rules for hunger?
If you don't eat your rations in a day, you're going to start taking points of starvation.
I'll eat a portion.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm basically thinking about what happens if we get to this next town and can't get any more.
Oh, it's the capital city. You'll
Oh, right, so that'll be grand then.
Yeah.
I'll quickly follow up on the tracks if you'll allow it. In the
Roll
morning.
me another survival check followed by an investigation.
Ooh, that's a 4 on the survival. Ooh, that's a 2 on the
So
investigation.
what I'm going to say
Straight
happens
twos.
is you follow the tracks, they seem pretty obvious, and then you kind of lose the tracks a little bit, but you think you're still following them, and then you turn around and you don't know where you are. He's wandered away from the camp.
Good, we break camp, we move.
this is in the morning, isn't it? Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'm going to come back from my bird hunt.
Well, first thing in the morning, I eat my rations.
Yeah.
I have a slight have a half an hour meditation.
Yeah.
If I
then cut back to everybody else,
Which is now just me.
which is now just you. Where are the others?
The big fellow said something about food and foraging and hunting. The other fellow, I think he wants to find some birds. Yes.
What can I do to try and find my way back?
Survival check.
Survival
There's a
check.
perfectly valid reason for it.
We wait here for half an hour.
Do you get along?
This is my 3rd 2 in a row.
3 2s.
On the plus side, if we
Stop using that dice.
if we get into combat, that dice is going to be primed. So
It's going to be loaded.
you're going to be
Let me
taking
just get this out a second. Jesus. Does he lost?
He's very lost in the wilds.
So, obviously, Greg, your urge was to take all the survivors home. Two of those survivors are missing.
Yep.
One of
We can
those
pass
is
it.
hella
I'm
missing.
going to be coming back.
Did you do your spell check?
I wasn't going far. I was just looking around the campsite.
Right,
So
right.
I've not gone for a proper.
So we
walk.
can actually still see you inside.
Yeah, probably
he's,
not see
he's probably
me
just like up a tree.
climbing trees and just like no.
Are you just having it that we see Yoshi knocking about?
Climbing trees,
Yeah.
being odd.
I am not. I'm not knocking
So,
you
right,
out.
so you're going to get a chance to hear him in a minute.
Alright.
You can
God,
go
why
and see if you
there?
can find his tracks. That'll be again a survival check.
Okay.
I will wait for half an hour and then we'll
He'll wait
start
half an hour,
the
like
search.
he ain't coming back.
12.
Well,
12?
if the plan is we're looking for him, I'll have a nosy. Today's not going well. That's an 8 for me.
I'm actually going to wait half an hour and then I'll start searching. Because he said he's going hunting, so I don't know how long. He didn't say how long he's going to do.
Yeah.
So I thought it could be a while, we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay, so Fuzz, you kind of like.
In half an hour and do that.
Yeah, you kind of stumble over a little hole in the ground and trip over it and fall on your face.
Oh
You
dear.
hear a very angered like animal coming out of that hole.
Oh dear.
Is that your response?
Oh dear.
What do I say?
Oh, I see.
You turned very British.
What's your AC?
My AC is 13.
13. It does not hit you, but when you find your way back to your feet and turn around, there is a severely pissed off badger behind you.
Badger, I'm going to try and slice it.
Attack roll. There's only 2 of us, so there's no point doing it.
8.
2.
13.
That's a hit.
2 dead badgers though.
First bit of combat with that badger.
9 damage.
You kill it. Take 10 experience points.
Yay!
Yay!
Are we starting at 0?
You are starting.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take the badger
Just
back to camp. Oh well, no, sorry. I will pick up the badger, and I shall try and find my way back to camp.
Holding a badger cock, just rowing.
That's slightly better, but I don't know whether it's good enough. That's a 16.
Yep, you find your way back through. You find your way back on the track that you were taking.
I do not mention that I was lost.
Accurate.
I just turn up with my badger looking pretty smug.
When I see you coming out of the undergrowth, the blowpipe will come up and then just like, alright, we cool.
my
Okay, so that was our first day of travelling.
Yeah.
How many days have we got?
10. I got 9
The
left.
whole 10 days.
Super.
Alright,
You're gonna try and skin that and stuff.
skin him.
That again is a survival check.
Delicious raw badger.
That's 8.
8. You skin it. It's not pretty. You've not got a full pelt off it or anything. You've kind of hacked it into pieces, but you've got the flesh off it.
Yeah.
You know, definitely wouldn't get a job in the kitchen.
Does it? No. Does it provide ration or?
Oh yeah, it'll provide ration. You could. It's just the style check was just to skin it.
All right. Okay. So can I try and like divvy it up into rations?
No, you don't need a survival check for that.
I can't
How
see
many
it.
rations?
A full badger, you're probably looking at, you've got like 5 days worth of meat for one person.
But
Okay, so 5 days rations for it, maybe.
Yeah,
but Greg, I can't eat it
for one badger.
she's a vegetarian.
because I'm a vegetarian.
Oh yeah, here it comes.
Well, that's 3 of us fed.
What are you talking about? I'm going to chow down on that bad boy before it's even cooked.
So on the second day, first half of the day passes with no event. I find the rest of it from the fucking second half. There's no problem when you're not working from one book.
Yeah.
Have you printed them off and not got them in order?
I've not got any staples.
Oh, you silly goose.
Oh yeah.
Well, there we go, got him.
I've got a stapler in my bag if you need it.
Well,
Fuzz, Gadget Man.
Shing!
while you're walking down, you come across a water mill.
Right.
There's a man working the actual mill, working the grindstone mill and some wheat. You recognise him.
Oh.
He's very pale. Do you want to talk to him?
Where do I recognise him from though?
Sake Dens.
Indeed. Do I know any form of
Thieves' Camp.
Thieves' Camp, basically? So I'll go introduce myself. However, we're going to be using Thieves' Camp as it's afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So afternoon, my friend. It's nice to see such a nice watermill working on such a fine day. Yoshihiro.
You are Yoshihiro?
Indeed, I am.
I bring a message for you. You should travel to the town of Buran. The person you seek justice upon should be there this coming fortnight. At that point, he turns back to milling his wheat and pretends like he's never seen you.
Okay.
Who's the fellow you seem to be talking?
I was asking for directions. We are indeed going the correct way. All will be. I was just wondering if.
Is it insight? So we're
Yeah.
checking.
Oh, it's
yeah,
insight.
see if
Oh,
I was
it is.
lying
That's
right. Also,
charisma or intelligence?
Insight
Insight's
is
wisdom.
It's wisdom, isn't it?
is it not going to be opposed?
I believe the
against
shit out of it.
It will be opposed, yeah.
19.
Roll
Yeah.
deception.
About that, you.
I'd only make them roll a.
Yeah, I've got
insight.
a -1 to my charisma.
It's not charisma, it's wisdom. Oh no, it's your perceiving.
And yet he's playing a skulking poisoner.
I don't need charisma.
You need to be able to deceive people.
That's
Deception.
that's why I've got proficiency in deception.
Yeah, good boy.
But it still does nothing because that
What
was a
did you get?
6.
A 6?
So that'll
Yeah.
be.
I'd have given you it if you got over a 10.
Yeah, that would be a 7. So now.
Oh, even I knew I got an 8. Even I know there's
Oh,
something
no,
wrong with you.
You don't.
No, you failed.
You failed the initial. The way I'll do it is if you pass a DCI set for your insight, then he has to pass a DC of deception to rather than just being opposed.
But then basically I'm going to strike up conversation with him again and start inquiring about basic stuff, if he has anything for sale, if he has
Oh,
any
that
rations
literally he
for
just
us.
ignores you.
Oh, okay.
You in character know the way
Yeah.
the Midnight Order work. If he has a message for you, he'll tell you that message, and then you don't exist to him
Oh, okay.
because
So what-
hear no evil, see no evil.
Yeah.
No accounts for
Roll bit a little bit.
Okay.
I've seen your acid. So, what was it about?
It was merely asking for directions. We are indeed on the correct path.
Which path are we on and where are we going?
We're going directly this way towards
Following the Cashew River
towards
towards
Tatsu. I
Tatsu.
can't remember. Towards Tetsuhasu.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Do you have any queries you wish to raise?
Apart from you lying to me, but that's fine.
Why would I lie? What would I gain through lying to you when we are trying to find a location simply so we can discover what happened in the atrocity that we have just witnessed?
You carrying trying to persuade me when I've already know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, at this I'm like,
Alright, Teresa, calm down.
you lied to me about what you asked him about.
Gosh, I'm just gonna go over this field of wheat if that's okay with everybody.
And on that note,
Very serious.
and on that note, Ryan just turns up. Gentlemen, shall we?
Yeah. It's getting about time you would set up camp.
Fine, let's go. Oh, sorry, we set up camp.
Nothing happens this night.
Yeah. So we sleep, wake up, and that's
I'm just gonna be eyeballing the shit out of you the whole night.
Next day.
I'm not going to eyeball you
In the morning.
like telling me a whole bullshit.
I'm going
story.
to see if
Well,
there's
I
any
wonder where that
forage.
came from. And then trying to cover it up even more afterwards.
You know the road.
You're not very good at the whole charisma.
No, I noticed.
Again, you find some tracks
I got
from
the roll.
a deer.
Okay.
Would you like to follow them?
No berry bushes or
No
other
berry
tree
bushes,
bushes.
I ain't just handing you it all. You already have like 17 days rations.
15. Close to 7.
During the night, how
Oh no,
far
sorry,
away are we
14
from this
instead of
mill?
8.
That mill, you about a mile.
Can't be asked.
I'm
I want myself some goddamn black eggs. That's what I want.
not going to track the deer.
Okay. Anybody eating, anything like that? No?
Yeah.
Just typical rations for the
Yeah,
day.
just having the usual
Taking
rations.
rations off for the day, yeah?
Again, it's all have her rations.
Anyone doing anything special? Apart from Fuzz who's booked for...
No, accountable.
Looking for any poisonous plants, anything that can be used to.
Roll me a nature check.
Okay, nature. That is off wisdom, yes.
Intelligence, I believe, but nature.
Is it?
Yeah.
I forget what bushes are.
Yeah, you got a 1?
Yeah.
You find what you think is a poisonous plant.
Cool. I'm going to eat a little bit of it.
Okay.
Is it delicious?
It's a dock leaf.
You would eat a poisonous plant.
Yes.
Tiny piece.
He's already missed 2 days of his
Yeah.
routine in the morning.
Yeah.
I am keeping tally.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought, had we actually started with doing that for right from as we're doing that right from level
You've
1?
got poison on you.
Alright, in that case, I will have a tiny little bit
There you go.
of that. I didn't realise we were doing I thought
Roll
that
me a
was,
constitution save, because you missed yesterday's.
I thought that was only going to be when we'd actually gone up a few levels.
No.
Alright,
You're a
okay.
poisoner, you do it from birth.
Bitchin'. That is 9, 10, 11, 12.
12, I'll give you it, because it's only a tiny amount of very base poison, so...
Cool.
You feel you've got a bit of a queasy stomach, but it's nothing
Yeah.
new to you. It's just what you get for having missed a day.
Yeah.
I'm assuming this one will be the one you'll have been building a tolerance to as well. The most.
Yeah, this is the one that I use.
Basically,
most of
the
the
way
time.
he'll only have to make a Constitution save if he misses a day and then does it.
Yeah.
And it means that if he's missed a couple of days and uses poison, then I'm going to make him Constitution save because there's a chance he could fumble.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I'm basically trying to get it to a point that I can spit poison in people's eyes and stuff,
Yeah.
which will be really cool.
I'll start with that encounters per se, so if you want to do any of your discussions while you're walking, you can.
I'm not going to bring it up again,
Yeah.
the whole the water mill, but I will just keep a sort of mental note of not as trustworthy as the rest maybe. I think I knew that already because the whole sort of blowpipe and...
I was going to say, again, just if you want some flavour for it, all you guys roll perception.
Oh, to see if you...
No, something
okay.
else.
Wait, the DM...
I was gonna say, yeah, it's flavour stuff, so
Yeah,
just
if you want to make people roll perception to see you do so.
7.
Also 7.
Okay,
Roll off.
if you're okay, I was going to have it the DC of 10. You've noticed the bag that's there, it's almost like I'm hooking my fingers into it, sort of repeatedly, sort of touching against the fabric, just 2 fingers just sort of pressing into it.
Oh, is that the thigh bone?
No, this is
Because you don't need that on you.
no, this is my bag
black
with
bag.
my it's just my black bag about this sort
Oh,
of
with the
size.
mask.
Yeah, it's got a mask in it
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, I know.
Because it's sort of now I know that I've got a target. It's sort of started.
I'm going to assume that you're taking your rations every morning. If you decide not to for any reason, tell me, but make sure you knock it off.
Yep.
If you take
Well,
them,
it's not 10 because it's 10
What I'd say
days,
is,
isn't it?
if we're going to be eating the rations every day,
just take 10 off for the
Yeah.
days unless you get lost, at which point I'll tell you.
yeah,
So the next day passes, no event, and the day after, so you're on your 5th day.
wow, that was quicker than I thought.
You come across somebody. There's a person stood in the road.
Just
One person stood wearing the armour of a samurai.
Oh, smag.
just stood in the middle of the road.
Undefined, no house colours. In fact, no, there are house colours on it, none that you recognise apart from you.
I'm going to very pointedly sort of slide my way in front of you, which is going to be really funny because I weigh 195 pounds.
I'm also 6'4", so I'm just
I am a high elf though, so I'm going to be pretty damn tall. I'm just skinny as a rake.
I was like,
Yeah, it's like I'll just sort of. Are we doing it as the actual feudal Japan? They had the ones on the shoulder and the back flags. So does this one have a back flag? Smeg. Right, we can't exactly hide your back flag. I can.
Oh, he doesn't.
I'm running.
I know. I was going to
Yeah,
say
he
he will though. I was thinking in case that we
the other
could say,
guy
oh no, it's just while he's roaming.
Who do I recognise the family as?
Your family.
Oh god.
Stefan's Karatsu.
I will be in front.
That's fine.
Subtly, I'm going to try and get his travelling cloak over his shoulder where the icon would normally be, and hope we can try and pass this
What,
off.
mine?
Yeah, just sort of try
Oh,
and shift
yeah.
it
He's
over his shoulder.
he's gonna brush it off.
And even that. He's your face.
Yeah.
As soon as I realise it's my family,
You're not armoured though.
I'm like partially armoured.
Right, so you're not going
I've
to have
got,
a face
like-
plate.
No.
I was gonna
Well,
say-
I don't know. Am I allowed the faceplates from the start?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess I
In
would
that
have my
case, he's probably
faceplate
not
then.
going to recognise you.
Oh,
No,
they'll
it-
recognise them.
My faceplate would also be pretty
Oh,
They'll
recognised.
recognise them as well because they've been following them.
Oh, great, super.
Yeah, I am not going to. It would be very dishonourable to turn my back from a challenge, so I'm going to walk straight forward. One hand on samurai sword, but not like I've not got it defense stance. I'm just holding it.
So this is the first time you're going to all hear his name because as you approach,
Yeah.
you hear him say, "Akihide Karatsu, I challenge you on my honour to restore my name." And draws. And
I
then
draw.
advances towards you.
I'll
Which
draw
I'm going to stand back.
Initiative.
I step to the side.
Blowpipe.
That's fine.
Dart.
I get a 8,
6.
6. He goes first.
Can I roll initiative, please?
Yes.
I'm standing
Feel
back.
free to join in. That's fine.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You
are
definitely
we-
wouldn't.
Did you roll initiative on a d20?
He's
Are we rolling D20s this time?
no. I rolled that on a fucking D10 just because out of.
Okay, yeah, well in that case,
Yeah.
6. Yeah, it's
We've
10.
been playing since like second ed.
Well, that's our cool nerd credentials covered. But yeah, that's a 10 for me.
10. Right. That's so you go first.
Okay, I'm going to ready an action
Okay.
and decide who's going to get the dart.
You have to tell me what the action is.
The action is going to fire on whoever is winning at a certain point. I'm just going to keep doing this as my ready action.
Certain point? What's the certain
The
point?
certain point will be when one of them takes a knee.
Okay. Right. In that case, he then advances on you.
I'll notice, obviously,
And he
he's
swings.
starting an honourable fight.
What
Use
is
that
your
back.
AC?
I step back.
Is this
Seeing you drop
13?
blow back, and just
13. He hits.
an honourable
There's
fight.
another action.
There's no honour for corpses.
Does 6 damage.
So I need to pass.
You need to make a DC 16.
I fail.
At this point, Fuzz's homebrew feat kicks in, which is a blind rage feat. For anyone who's read Joy Abercrombie's first Law series, yeah, he's Logan now, fingers.
A little bit. So why I step back?
Your turn, sir, with your blind rage, which gives you resistance to all damage apart from magical damage.
As a bonus action, I would like to rage. Being a barbarian. Okay, so
You already have
with
advantage
blind
on-
rage, the
Yeah.
feat I've taken, I get advantage on attack rolls
advantage on all
and
attack
resistance to all non-magical damage.
Yep. But you also have to attack the closest thing you see.
Yes, I do. Okay, that was great.
Yes, it was.
23 to hit.
That's a hit, sir.
Yeah.
So you pass his AC.
15 damage.
15?
Yep.
Kill him. Still raging though.
In one blow.
Yeah. In one blow.
I will then use my.
You step forward and you cleave him from like the top half of his shoulder right down to like his sternum, and he just splits.
If I have movement left and I'm still in blind rage, do I have to use that movement?
To the nearest person you can see.
Which
Who is the nearest person to me?
Me, because I'm the one who stepped in.
Everyone else steps aside.
But I've still got my action readied to
Yeah.
fire my blowpipe.
Nobody's taken a knee.
Yep.
You
One
can't
just
decide
died.
who wins. One just died.
Well, I'm assuming that would mean I'd realise who was winning because he's dead.
It's not winning, it's
Not
one.
He's won. I'm assuming your action was readied on the basis of you would like to edit the outcome of the fight. As far as you're concerned, the fight is over.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll.
The
okay,
dead
that's
man.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah, the guy
So,
there you go.
Who's the closest?
Me.
I move all of
30
my
feet
movement
towards you,
30 feet towards you.
Takes you right up to him.
Okay.
Gets to the next round.
that
For
is
some reason, at this
my
point,
turn.
roll me a perception. In fact, roll me an insight. It's not perception.
Insight.
You've noticed he's coming towards you.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. You know he's going to attack you.
Okay.
I'll give you a reaction. Also, Fuzz, you need to remake that save again. So if you make it 3 times, stop raging. DC 16.
Perception, well I see it also just because he didn't kill the man.
Perception, is it?
No, it's
it's con.
Constitution.
Con save, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, that's 18.
18, so that's your first pass.
Yep.
At seeing him cut down his family member,
But you don't know it's his
don't know his family member, but
Yeah.
a samurai,
Yeah.
you are typically respected and honoured.
Well, that guy did attack him.
He did.
first.
He did
Did,
instigate
yeah, he did, yeah.
single combat.
And I sliced him in half.
Yeah, he instigated it.
I also backed up, and now backing up to my horse this one.
Oh, that's fair enough. Fuzz also gained 50 XP.
I'm gonna walk forward.
Taking a disadvantage.
Uh-huh.
Called Sharkman to try and hamstring him.
Okay.
Obviously not going through his hamstring, but trying to at least get enough wallet behind his knee to take him
If you're
down.
going to try and jump around him to do it,
It was just going to be if he's charging for me, sidestepping.
he's not charging, he's walking.
Oh, he's just walking.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
It's like my mystic. He doesn't. When he's raging, he has to dash if he can't get to you there, but he can, so he's just walks towards you.
So he just goes, walks with purpose.
If you want to like dodge around him to do it, I'd give you a dex like check to see if you can do it without him getting an opportunity. attack.
Acrobatics.
Yeah. So if you want to do that, that's if you pass it DC 15,
Okay.
he won't get an opportunity attack on you.
Nat 20.
That's what it is. You manage
2
it.
in a row.
Yep.
It's all going to end in tears. So now it's basically just trying to get him to the
Attack
floor
roll, yeah.
rather than.
Yeah, yeah. Attack
Okay.
roll.
Do it at disadvantage for calling for his
Yep.
knee. Oh my god, that's a third nat 20 and an 18. So
That
yeah.
is a hit.
Yep. So it's Is there any way of making it so I'm not trying to do damage? I'm just trying to get
You'll
him
still
down.
do what you're hitting him with.
It'll probably be like the blunt of my Wasakashi.
Alright, do half damage, and then obviously he half six is resistant to it anyway. And then I'll do a opposed strength.
That'll be cute.
You have advantage on it. He doesn't.
So
we
3 was what I rolled on the dice, so halve that, and then halve it again. You're taking 1 basically.
No, he's taking 2. You always round it.
No, it's half a 3, it's 2.
It's half the 3 because I'm trying to do
Resistance,
and he's
because
not
he's
resistant, so it'll be just 1.
Yeah, 1.
So it's just getting him down to the floor.
Sorry, I corrected the DM there.
That's okay, that's allowed. The DM's wrong.
Okay,
so yeah, opposed strength, you both technically have advantage on it, because you have advantage on basically everything.
It's
Is it just attack rolls?
Attack rolls
In
only.
that case, you don't have advantage.
Not on, oh no, wait. Do I not get it from?
Oh, you can't get it.
I get advantage on
Yeah.
strength checks and saving
so
throws.
yes.
It's alright, this is going to be the 1 and the 2 after those 3
Yeah.
20s in a row.
Yes, it is. Is
That is
That's a
actually
1 and a 2.
Actually called it as a 1 and a 2.
That's a 19.
Wow, how did you?
24.
No, but seriously.
Yeah, you beast that one there.
So what was that strength check for exactly?
That's me trying to
He
get to
dodges
the
round
floor.
behind you really quickly and like hits you in the back of the knee and tries to pull you down to the ground. Yeah, you don't budge.
So I take the damage from being hit, but I just stay still.
It's literally, the thing is, it's just been like the blunt edge of Wasakashi, so it's not really done anything.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
It's
been,
your turn.
well, technically no, because
That's
that was the end of his turn, and I did that as my reaction.
Oh,
So
yeah,
now-
yeah, no,
so
yeah,
now
that
we're on
was-
to initiative
that
order.
was an
and I'm going
opportunity,
first on
wasn't it?
initiative order. All of the dash, all of the damn time.
You're just running away?
I get on snitch.
I'm gonna have to bail. Well, it's gonna have to be disengage and move.
Yes, it's gonna have to.
Yeah, I can't just dash.
I get
Damn
on
it, not
snitch.
playing a swashbuckler anymore.
Okay.
So it's just me disengage and just back off.
So that's 30 feet you move.
Yep. It's going to be just backing. Don't even care towards you 3. Don't even care. My
Three.
I love how you
Team
included
2.
Schnitzel there. No, no, no.
Schnitzel's involved. Now I'm
You
going to throw
three.
Schnitzel
You
and go
three.
throw Schnitzel. No,
You
it's
touch it until you die.
Right,
my skin that more important than
Fuzz.
My turn. Who is now the closest to me? As he managed to
Boyle
move
is
past them.
pretty much. He's not moved past them. He's pretty much in line with them. So take your pick.
Can I get within?
He has hit you though.
Within walking distance, kind of. Well,
Yeah, they're 30 feet away from you.
Okay. I'm going to walk to Chris's character because I'm assuming, you know,
Yeah,
he's
he's the
still
one
the
who's hit you.
closest, and he's hit me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just going to walk 30 foot towards him.
Have you done
Do
your...
I close? Well, did you say there
You
is
need to
still?
make your save as well again against DC 16.
Oh, I do.
Nada. What I do?
that won't do.
That
Pete.
is 12.
Yeah, that's odd number, isn't it?
Yes, I like beans. I like beans.
Yeah. So make your attack.
Okay, so
Happy round.
that's a 19.
Yeah, that'll do, Pig.
That'll hit, yeah.
That'll do, Pig. I think I'm going down. Yes, I am.
That's 13.
Yeah, I'm down.
Right, let's him down. I did warn you about this feat.
Yes, I know.
Oh
So,
my god.
that's been finished.
that's him down.
I then.
You
Oh,
already moved your.
I've already used my movement, haven't I?
I'm now on my horse.
Yeah.
I'm charging, trying to
I
knock
would
him
like
down.
both of you two to make initiative rolls, as you are definitely now involved in this combat.
That's the time. This is where the campaign finishes in
nine.
1 turn.
Yep.
5, 6, 7, 8.
8. Greg, then you.
Okay.
I heard his name being shouted out, didn't I?
Yeah, you recognise that name. You do. You're the only one. who
Oh,
recognises
crap. Oh, yeah.
So
I
you
would.
now know who he
You know
is.
my name?
Yeah, I would. I recognise it. I wouldn't know it was you.
You don't know that he killed his father, but you know that his father died. He didn't take his place, and he was assumed dead. But you now know he's not dead.
Yeah.
It's basically their house. Their house
what's her
literally
name?
burns to the
Akihide.
ground.
Akihide, yeah. Of House Kalatsu.
I mean, if I was in line with Chris's character, if I was in line with
Oh,
yours,
you're next to him. You can.
I'm next to him, so yeah, I'm gonna hit you with. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'll do a call shot myself.
Oh man, this could be a TPK right from the get-go.
Yeah, this is gonna be the worst first episode
What
ever.
this? Fuzz really needs to make his saves.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. I have one more to make. You
Well,
guys
no,
have.
you've got 2 more.
2 more to make.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Eight.
failed second time, didn't I?
Yeah.
Rude.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go for can't really. Yeah,
Only I had advantage to concentration.
I'll I'm gonna go with I'm gonna try and just knock him out.
Yep, it's fine.
I'm using the butt of the blade, not the
Cold shot or are we not cold shot?
I'll class that as just a normal attack because he's a monk who does subdual damage anyway.
Right, okay, yeah.
16.
16, that's a hit.
That will hit.
How much damage?
Plus.
One
So
of the
5.
5, so
half
you take
that.
3 damage.
3 damage.
I want 4.
I will
HP.
then
Has that KO'd me then if he's trying to concuss? No.
use a bonus action
What is your HP?
14.
to punch him in the face.
There we go.
Except you won't punch
Instead
him
of
in
one
the
punch in
face.
the face, because that is a 9.
Oh dear. This isn't looking good.
Giddy up schnitzel maybe?
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. I will then just say I can get a stand down.
At
Yeah. I wouldn't know, would I?
that point I believe you would
Not only-
cackle with laughter.
Not
Touch him
well.
under the hooves of the eagle!
No. Instead, he just fixes you with a very powerful, glaring, staring glare.
Glaring, staring glare.
Glaring,
No.
Very serious and first.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm really taking the piss out of recently.
So, sorry, I'm going to be... if you want me to get some role-playing done.
Okay. That's a good roll.
That's good role playing.
Drama and theatre degree, darling.
But that's our roll.
Drama and theatre degree.
I am obviously now on my horse.
I'm on my horse.
I'm on my
I'm on
horse. Can move 40 foot.
Yep.
So I'm going to move 40 foot away. Take a shot with a short bow.
That isn't comfortable.
And then if that doesn't work, I'm going to run him down. Next go.
Him down.
So take a shot with a short bow.
Yep.
From 40 foot away. That is this one. Actually, only +5, so it's not really good.
That's the most involved combat we've had for a while.
That's a 10. So I probably missed, don't I?
Plus how many?
No, that's a 10 in
that's
total.
10
That's with the
total.
pluses.
No, that's a miss.
Yeah.
So
And
I'll
that's
just
it's
run
too,
away, taking a shot.
Big angry.
I will do my save. Yay! That's 2.
That's 2.
2 out of 3.
I will then. Can I reach Greg, who is now closest?
Oh yeah, you're in.
Oh, yeah, sorry, you're in combat.
Right. You'll be in base contact with him.
Then I swing my no dash.
Join me on the floor.
2 14s. Yeah, that's.
Join me on the floor.
19.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah. Sorry, because
11 damage.
bye.
Oh dear.
Join me on the floor. It's warm.
Alistair.
Come on, hero, right?
He's still 40 foot away from me.
Yes.
As a dash, a horse can get massive distance.
Oh yeah, you can do 80, can't you?
Just run him down.
So you're going to run him down, knock him over. Wouldn't he... Or do what she's doing again? Take another shot at him, but move 20 foot back. So now 60 foot away from him.
Yeah.
You are not stopping
Don't
me
take
from
one more
doing what
shot.
I'm going to do to his body.
That is a 19.
That's a hit.
That's a d6 plus 3.
That's
Ooh,
it.
you could take him down with this.
Probably kill me.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, that's.
Down.
me down
Oil.
to-
Do me a death save. Keep him down for a round.
17.
That's one save for you. So Fuzz goes down.
So he's going down. Can I then run back over
Yeah.
to... What's your character's name?
Right.
Ray.
Right.
Right. And can I sort of stop him from bleeding and help him out? Yeah, do make a nature check, or like medicine check, or
It's just
sort of
To
stabilise.
stabilise him is a medicine check.
Right. And that's his int, or whiz.
Whiz.
Int for medicine. Is it whiz?
Medicine.
Medicine, yeah, I'm sure it's
Yeah,
int.
yes, medicine.
Whiz.
Who knows?
Doctors are wise, but not smart.
Ooh, that's a 9. Well, medicine check to stabilise
9
him.
total.
Yeah. I'm going to add my bardic inspiration to that. Sing myself 8 songs.
You need.
Sing a song while trying to make him feel better.
Other 4.
There you go. Right, you stabilise him. You're on 1 HP.
Stabilise, yeah. And say, what the hell was that?
At that point, well,
Still dying here.
still dying. Yeah. Also Fuzz.
That's a 5.
Ooh, that's an 8.
That's a bad miss.
That's
I'm
a
gonna
5.
I'm
That's
gonna
also a bad bonus.
What's his negative?
I'm gonna
Yep,
stabilise
medicine
Yoshi.
check. DC 10.
The problem is, would they stabilise
That's
me?
23.
Yep,
a question.
you're stabilised on 1.
Okay, I'm going to go straight over, Ninjuto out, and I'm having his little finger.
I haven't stopped you from doing
No,
that.
you goddamn aren't, I'm having his little finger.
Take my ball out, put it to your neck.
I cut.
I'm dead.
And I would like to point out, you're on 1 health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've still got a massive gash through you.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure you're in any position to move.
No, you really don't.
Well, I'm going to crawl my way over to try and take his finger.
Is anyone going to stabilise the man that's...
I was going to.
I'm going to stabilise him.
I was going to have his finger before you stabilised him.
Yeah, it's 19.
Roll it anyway to see. Oh, it was a pass. Okay.
But we both all are stabilised.
I
Right now I'm
assume
1
it's now
HP.
going to take a while.